Alrighty, what is going on, my fellow nerdettes? So, today, you know what? I just kind of decided to do this random video. I've been actually watching a bunch of other people's videos and discussions and not reviews, but like their point of view and their opinion on this whole thing, and so I decided, why the fuck not? The reason why I have these figures right here, right off the bat, is because I'm not a huge Marvel Legends person. I mostly buy kind of NECA, Ninja Turtles, Predators, a lot of Batman stuff. That's more my kind of thing. So I'm not like supporting, like I'm not all like Marvel Legends, and I'm kind of more of like, if it looks cool, I'll get it, and that's why all these are here. Black Panther's my favorite, one of my favorite Marvel movies. I love Fat Thor. All I know about Rhino's armadillo, they look really cool. The Surtur's badass, and then Captain America's Captain America. This is really, I think, all of my Marvel Legends as far as it goes. So just kind of show you that I'm not like, you know, all about Marvel Legends. Just saw the ghostrider, you know, thing that came up on last Friday, and I thought it looked really cool. Honestly, I don't know anything about Ghostrider. I saw the movie with what's it called, Nicolas Cage or whatever his name is. I saw that movie like once a long time ago, and that is honestly it that I know about when it comes to Ghostrider. But the Charger, or the Hell Charger, whatever they're calling it, that thing looked so freaking cool. Like, that's one of my dream cars. I have a 2012 Dodge Charger RT, but like my dream car is one of those older, you know, straight up muscle cars. Dodge Charger from like Fast and Furious, Toretto's Charger. It's like a dream car. So when I saw that with all the lights and all like the fire and stuff like that, man, that thing looks so freaking cool. I'm not saying right or wrong. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. Let's just leave it there. Now, when I saw it, it looked freaking cool. And then the price. And that's kind of, I feel like the whole divide and stuff like that with other people, because like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos when it comes to people supporting it and people not supporting it. A lot of people are kind of going towards the past Marvel Legend, or the Haslab, is the Sentinel and the Galactus. I don't know shit about X-Men, and I don't know what the hell the Galactus is. I don't know any of that stuff. I really don't. They just look freaking badass. $350 for what that was, I thought was a little bit much as well. Like I said, that's just my opinion. Well, I thought, like I said, I've never been into a Haslab. I never looked at any of the other ones. I think the Star Wars ones, right? The G.I. Joe ones. I've never ever looked into a Haslab until this one, because I'm like, that Charger looks freaking cool. What I thought a Haslab was this is the money you're going to pay for this base product, right? And that base product by itself should be worth whatever you're asking for. And as, I wouldn't say as a gift, but as like, thank you for supporting us, then you get the tiers, and those should just be add-ons. That's where the confusion is, because some people are taking the price with all the tiers, and some people are taking the price as just the base. And in my opinion, I think that you should just take it for the base, and the rest should be add-ons, and you should not give the full price for that includes all the add-ons, because all the add-ons or all the tiers might not even make it. So you can't really predict, oh, well, this counts for all the figures that are going to come with it. No. It should be, if the minimum we get is 9,000 and you are getting this, is this worth $350? That's what I believe. And like I said, I think that's where the big disconnection is between both sides. Some people are including the tiers and some people aren't. Now, is it good afterwards to include all the tiers? Well, yeah, because then you can divide it up. And I've seen a lot of people that are like going for like the Galactus and the Sentinel and stuff like that, where they just want one thing and they'll sell the rest to kind of make up for that. Which, you know, if I end up backing this, because I haven't backed it, if I end up backing this, honestly, I just want the Charger. That's really all I want. So I know what the first tier was a Mephisto, which I don't even know who he is. I just know he looks cool. But a lot of people in the comment section, I read all the Hasbro posts. I read some of the bigger YouTubers. I'm not going to name them, but you guys know who they are. I read the bigger YouTubers, and all the comment sections, you know, are saying, you know, that they've been wanting this figure for a while, and it kind of sucks that you have to go through the Haslab to get it. But I mean, you could just sell it on the secondary market and make some of your money back. And if I do back it, that's what I'm going to end up doing, honestly, because I want to get the Charger for as cheap as possible. Because that's seriously all I want, is the Charger with all the effects. So like I said, I think that's where the big disconnect is with a lot of these between these videos is either included with the tiers or not included without the tiers, because the previous Haslabs that have come out, $350. I'll put the thing somewhere around here where it says the tiers that it includes. So it was, I believe, just the figure itself, or the figure and then a tiny figure with it as well, just regular 6-inch. And I believe that one only needed 6,000 backers to get that. Now $350 for just that figure, I wouldn't buy it. And then you have the Galactus that was 32 inches, and I think that one was just by itself, and that one was $400. But it also comes with, you know, some lights and stuff like that. It comes with its own thing. I'll put it up here somewhere. So $400 for that big ass figure, to me, I'm not into X-Men. To me, it's not worth it. But if you're into X-Men and you want a big ass figure like that, to you it's probably worth the $400. And then guess what? Everything after that is just an add-on for you. And that's what I feel about this, is that it's going to go on both ways. I know I keep repeating that, but that's seriously what I feel this whole disconnect is from on both sides. Now, don't get me wrong. If it was $350 just by itself, I wouldn't get it. And I'll insert the clip here, but this kind of bugged me because you're like, oh, are you telling me that this is just the base price? Or this is the price and you get all of this?
I'm sorry, did you say this is the base offering? This isn't like 3 stretch goals worth of stuff out here?
That's right, guys, because we didn't want to make, you know, the fire pieces, the risers, the alternate street mode package. We didn't want to make those tiered unlocks. You just get that right from the jump.
Well, yeah, no shit. Like, that shit pissed me off so much because it's like, you're making it seem more than what it is. Like, first of all, people are already complaining about the $350 because you're getting a car compared to 2 big ass figures from before. Imagine if it's people are complaining now. Imagine if you would have just gave the charger by itself, and then the flames were add on. It'd be even worse than what it is now. So that shit just bugged me right off the bat. I was watching it and I'm like, that just sounded so fake and phony and cringy. In my mind, I thought it was gonna be maybe $250 at the most. That's what I thought. I think that's what a lot of people thought as well, between $200 and $250. You know, and I'm not going to go into the comparisons about different cars from different product. No. If anything, I'm just going to go from the previous Haslabs that are Marvel Legends. And I think that's where a lot of people are also comparing it to as well. You have 2 big ass figures compared to a car. And for some people that might be harder to understand because these figures, the previous 2, are from a bigger line. They're from X-Men. I know the Sentinel's from X-Men. I don't know where Galactus is from. But they are 2 big ass figures that have, as far as I know, a big following. When it comes to Ghostrider, I didn't even know there was a freaking Mexican Ghostrider or whatever he is. Something Reyes. I'm like, Reyes, that's Mexican. Holy crap, that's cool. But like, I just wanted the charger. So I think this one is a little bit harder because it doesn't have that bigger following like the other 2 figures did. And like I said, people just trying to justify a car compared to 2 big ass figures. And I right now, while I'm recording this, it is Tuesday night, and I think there's a little over 4,000 backers left. It's just very hard because like after all the tiers come out, then people will be like, oh well, 350 divided by these. Oh yeah, of course it's worth it. That's kind of what I've been seeing as well. Previous Haslabs are comparing it to what it is now. And at the time, like I said, $400 for a Galactus, to me, that's a lot for just a figure. Going from my mentality, like I said, you're paying that beginner's price for the base. Anything else above that should be considered an add-on, and it doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't take part of like the money that you're spending, because you are initially going in for this figure for $400, because you're not guaranteed to get all the tiers. So $400 for that big ass Galactus, I don't know if people might be happy if they would have just if they would have just funded for that, and you know, because I think the Galactus took a while to sell out, I believe. And I think the Sentinel was one of those ones that I think sold out or got backed up in a day, I believe, if I remember reading the article correctly. So, and with the Sentinel, like I said, it was $350. You're getting a big ass figure, and you're getting a little guy with it too. I don't know who he came with, but I have pictures here somewhere. But yeah, so I think that's where it's just harder for people to understand, you know, or not understand, but it's just, you know, it's hard not to compare when you have these 2 previous things that are kind of the same concept, but you're bringing 2 big ass figures to 1 car. And I completely understand both sides. And then guess what? There's the people that are going to buy it regardless of the price. With me, if I see anything Eddie Guerrero that I don't have, I don't give a shit what it costs. I'm buying it. You know, if I see a Vegito figure and I don't have it, statue, I'm buying it. You know, just stuff like that where like you can't tell somebody how much it's worth because that's what they want. There's probably diehard Ghostrider fans that are just want it, and you know what? To them, it's worth it. And you can't tell them that they have a wrong or bad opinion about that. That's kind of like, you know, if you have a certain team or if you have like a certain thing that you like, how is someone going to tell you it's not worth it or it's not the right thing because they don't like it? You can't really, you know, you can't do that. So like I said, I understand people defending it. I understand people going against it. I'm just giving you my opinion because I was like, why not? You know, and like I said, I'm not a huge Marvel Legends guy. This is it right here. This is my Marvel Legends right here. I just buy stuff that looks badass. And like I said, that charger, Hell Charger, with the lights, and then when it was all put together with the flames and the flickering and the lights, that shit looked badass. And so, like I said, we'll see what happens. I just thought it'd be a cool video to do. Kind of just throw my 2 cents out there. Well, that's going to be it. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and see you in the next one.